What's going on, guys? Cody, Southeast Softwash. Getting to the end of January here, last few days of the month. And look, we get a lot of guys getting in the business during this time of the year. Early in the year is kind of prime season for getting into pressure washing. And so we've got guys grabbing equipment, coming to training events, grabbing courses, and all that stuff is great. But I wanted to tell you, this is just my perspective, okay? Look, you need some baseline knowledge. You do need some equipment, but go before you know. Just go. It's inevitable and kind of grained in most of us to want to know before we go. And that sounds like wisdom, and it's not entirely wrong, okay? You want to know the lay of the land, the game plan, you've done the market research, you've done all the stuff, right? You got a business plan, okay? That's all fine and well and good, and I'm not knocking it. Everybody wants to learn everything before they go into battle, and it's not wrong to do that, but there's a big danger in that, because in the day of the internet, there's almost so much information out there that you'll get bogged down in thinking you have to know every little detail. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a different plan here, a different mindset, a different tactic, if you will. I say go before you know. You need a baseline of knowledge, okay? And you can get that through coming to an event. That's fine. We have events. I'm not saying don't come. We got a serious starter event coming up at the end of February. If you want to really know before you go and compress that into a weekend, that's a good idea. Come, compress it, okay? What I'm saying is, and check out the links down below, I'm actually running a sale right now on Softwash 101, the virtual video. Last Friday, we had a lot of guys at my in-person class at Southeast headquarters. I'm not saying don't know. What I'm saying is don't get bogged down in thinking you've got to know every little bitty tiny. There's some tools out there that will make it easier. Honestly, Quote IQ, go grab Quote IQ. It's like $1 a day, and that will take care of a lot of the back end stuff that you don't even know that you need to know. You'll see it on the screen, and then you'll know you need to do something with that. So that covers like a large portion of the stuff, okay? Like the bookkeeping, the quoting, the CR, it covers all that. And then the basics, how to wash, Softwash 101, come to a quick training. But here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to get, you'll screw around trying to know everything, and the season will pass you. It'll be, here's what'll happen. You'll get to about May and be like, well, damn, I haven't done it. Well, the season's passed, man. I'll get into it next year. Okay, that's what'll happen to a lot of people, is because they're trying to know so much before they go. You can't go out there and start being successful and working without knowing anything. But if you're waiting to where you know everything, you're never going to get the ships out of the harbor. Like, you got to get into the Atlantic at some point and start going to the new world, and you'll figure a lot of it out on the way. Don't try to know every detail. You can't. You don't even know what you should know, right? Like there's a saying, like you don't know what you don't know. You just need to know the basics of it. That's why in my classes, I don't try to overcomplicate it. I try to make it is a simple business. It is a very simple industry to be in. That's a blessing. It's good. So don't think it up into more than it is. Yeah, you need to know, but go. The big thing is go. Knowing is part. As G.I. Joe said, no one's half the battle. But the part of the battle that gets you paid is the going. Okay. We had a guy over the weekend. He called. It was an inquiry came in, and one of my sales guys called him. And man, he was ready to go. He said, "I'll be there Monday." We got the mini skids on sale right now because we're rolling out the super mini, the new version of the mini skid. They're marked way down. And he was going to show up today and pay cash for a mini. I was like, cool. We got like 7 or 8 or 9 of them in there. That's cool. Good to see it, dude. You make some money. By today, he had already talked himself out of it. Well, I just don't think I'm ready yet. You'll never be ready. You know how you get ready? You go. That's what it is. You got to get out of the gate, dude. So this is me to you. I'm telling you my philosophy. Yes, you need to know, but don't try to know 100%. Just understand, guys, you're not going to know. Look, I'm in year 5. I've made so many mistakes. That's how you learn. The process of learning is some instruction, but a lot of it is getting out there and putting hands on, and you're not going to do that any other way than just getting out the gate. So if you need some equipment, if you want to grab some training, links down below. That's what we're here for. It sounds like I'm preaching against myself in a way, but I'm not. You have to understand, if you're waiting to get the perfect trailer, and that to you is a $35,000 trailer with every bell and whistle, we'll build it for you. That's fine. But don't wait on that. If you can parts yourself together a rig this year, go for it. Get some parts, build it out next year, get you something else. And it's a continual process of knowing. You'll know more, you'll learn more, you'll grow, you'll groom your equipment, you'll groom your skill set, and then you'll be out there where you want to be. But you're not going to be at the 10-year plan tomorrow, and you're not going to know all of those things tomorrow. It's going to take a process. So go before you know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.